Okay, so we are going to continue on our little hand-drawn world that we're making. And I went and added a couple different land masses here just to test out a few things. So I think I like where it's going. Might extend here. A big inland ocean. Let's make this a little wider. If it's too, oops, too much. If it's too thin, I imagine a kingdom would be more likely to like set up a blockade there and control this whole landmass. We don't want to worry about that. I think we need an island in there. And I am using my little drawing pad. I'm not fully sure how to use it, so I do have to use a mouse to select all this extra stuff. The drawing I will be doing with the pen. So I like that. I don't like how this lake looks, so I'll cover that up. This down here might be more marsh areas, maybe? Should probably throw a few hills or mountains here. I think mountains, it's a big enough landmass. Let's see. If we assume each hex is 6 miles, which is rather standard, that's a lot. I think we will keep the map on though. We'll just dull. I think we want it on 4 though. Layer 4, I should say. That should be big enough. So we come over here. Oh, let's make it dark so we can see. Yeah, that looks good. Do we want them like that though? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so hills and mountains. See what we got for hills. A little harder to see with the dark mode, maybe. Big selection of hills there. That's good. Ooh, that looks like a nice flat one. We can put a fortress up there, I bet. Let's make it a little bigger. Oops, not 5, 75. Let's move this one in the middle right there. Can we do something to make it pop a little more though? Hmm. Add a special backdrop to it, maybe. Doesn't stand out really. Oh, try a red. I want this hill to stand out more than the others. So I am a recent fan of geopolitics, which, don't worry, has nothing to do with real world politics. But it's a nice world building thing you do for map making. You can do for map making. So, for example, this hill here is going to be. Let's group these and lock them. This hill here is going to be in-game description now. Has a flat top to it. Maybe someone flattened it out or it was just naturally that way. But they built the fortress on top of it. And because of its strategic location, the fortress grew stronger and had a wider influence. And people that came to try to take over the fort weren't able to because it was higher up and harder to besiege it and everything. So this is going to be, I think, a regional power. Which is funny, though, because it has nothing to do with the ocean. So we're going to have to think of some water, where they get water from somewhere. So I want that to be a regional area. Let's see what this dirt looks like. Oops, I don't think that... Yeah, that's not right. There we go. Let's make it gray. Because this is a parchment map, we don't really have to worry about like having greens for different areas and then different colors for forest. It's all political colors. So like this area, that'll pop out a lot more then. I got a little sloppy up there. That's okay. We'll change that. There, that's going to stand out a lot more on the map. We can already see. We're looking around like, ooh, what's this gray location? And people might want to know more about it. So, rivers. That's right. Is this too wide? Yeah, that's way too wide. Let's get the pen. So that flows out into the bay down here. I don't like that nub there. We'll get rid of that. Let's maybe add a little lake in here. Another stream comes off down into there. This, though, we're going to do something with that. That is a huge lake. I think that's about 20 miles across. Okay, so not huge, but fairly large. We would have to put something out there. So I think these hills, maybe we can say... Oh, we do have a note tool, don't we? Alright, so we're going to drop a note here. Regional power. Capital is on a hilltop. Leave them. Oops. High defensive value? Which game? Okay. So this is all just notes for me. I'll make it look nicer in the game book. I don't know why it's glitching like that. Central Hill. I think we can say it has like an aquifer. Within it, below it, I think. Giving him there. And because they're hills, I think we can say they have. This is all world building, so this is my little process. Hill. To, oh, what is that called? Cliff? I think, who was it? The Inca did it? It was farming on the side of a cliff or hill or something. I think with something with rainwater, it helps irrigate it more and everything. To there, so the hill fortress has evolved to have a hillside farming culture. So they don't need large spots of farmland, they build upwards. And there's quite a few hills in the area, so that makes sense. Now we need an icon. Let's say, ooh. And just so everyone knows, I do have the Incarnate subscription. So by their rules, I'm able to produce maps for commercial values, for commercial uses, which I will be doing. And maybe I don't want to use too many of their emblems, though, just in case that's an issue, but it shouldn't be. But I really do like their program, so shout out to the devs. They're awesome. Let's do, well, they're controlling a region. This is kind of hard to see. I wonder if I can make it lighter. Like the backdrop. They're more... Oh, that's way too big. Can you see that even? Bring it forward. It's hard to see. I think I know the problem. I'll have to fix that for next time. I loaded it in a low resolution. But I think I can... yeah, my computer's got enough juice it can do a higher resolution for next time. So we'll worry about that then. And we'll think of a region name. And yeah, I think that's going good for now. So I think we'll call it there for today. Thanks everyone for watching. And the first video in this series got about 40 views at the time of making this. So that's really cool. And if you're coming here from that video, thanks so much. And we'll see y'all in part 3. Goodbye.